In this video, you'll learn how to properly turn when you have a defender on your back. First, what do you need to do? Passing the ball to you, right? You got the ball. But what do you do before that? So if there's a defender behind you, the defender will follow you and defender will be tight to you, right? Unless you are really wide as a winger, then you're more comfortable because they don't really come that high up to cover for you. But if you are more central and the defender is coming to actually mark you really tight, then you have to make a move forward, shorten the distance, go towards the ball. But as you're coming, and that's the key moment that you do the shoulder checking. You don't even have to shoulder check sometimes, but have your hand up, right? Like be the block a little bit. Like don't make the defender comfortable coming close to you. There's a defender behind you and you're tied to their 18. You can't turn there. There's no way you're gonna be able to turn there. So as I make the move forward, I'm not turning, but I'm just like carrying the ball backwards and observing. Then if I have a space, I turn. If not, I took the ball and pass it back simple and open up again to a better position. That's what I would do personally. So let's say this is assuming that you're playing a left winger as a right wing, which is very common. Because the defender is coming to you from there. So you want to have this body, kind of makes it obvious where you're going to turn to a little bit. So, but if you're approaching to me with a straight body, take it with your left. It's better you take the ball with your left. But if you are approaching to me, like if you want to protect the ball like this, that's fine. You can use the outside to turn, but ideally get used to, because you can always turn with your dominant foot. So get used to turning with your weak foot, because most of the time that's what's going to happen in the game. You can always use your dominant foot. If worse comes to it, it's a terrible ball, terrible pass coming towards you, use the comfortable foot. There's a circumstance, the ball is coming to you really nicely, kind of have that option that you can use your weak foot.
I'm a left winger, right? And usually I'm on the wing. Let's say my center back, for example, has the ball and we're trying to play at the back. And I'm checking in from a wide position, coming in like this. So let's say the defender is following me. Is it better to go again that way? Like outside or like... Because what I always do is inside. I always think
inside depends where you are on the pitch. If you're in the 18 area, or like let's say they're 2/3 of the field, that's where you are, let's say. You're gonna be freaking busy. There will be a lot of guys in the central, so you most likely they won't let you turn central. They will allow you to turn more wide because they don't want you to come inside. If you go this way, they don't have anybody else but their fullback. If you go inside, there is the defensive mid, center mid, potential center backs. But again, that really depends. Preferably, if you're coming towards me to check, I wouldn't play it to you. No. What I would do, you created the space, you pull the fullback with you. I would see my center mid, you make your turn after the fullback is coming behind you. You know what I mean? That's what I do myself personally. They see center mid instead of me, and that center mid sees either me, because I created a space where I'm filling in. So this is the opposition center mid, and this is the fullback. And you are a left winger as a right-footed. Yeah, so that would be better, right? Weak foot is fine. You can use your right foot. I'm not saying don't use your dominant foot. Like when we're doing this kind of stuff, always work on the worst one, because your right foot is already good. There we go. Nice. So now you want to go to the other side. Same position, but you want to turn inside. So that's good. You do use your weak foot, but if you're going that side, use this one. Use your right foot, because you want to use the foot that's away from the opposition. If I'm defending, right, and you're receiving the ball, if you make this move and you take it with this foot, I'm going to attack this foot. And that's why you want to keep the ball on the foot that's away from the defender. You know what I mean? Because that's going to cause a foul. Otherwise, if they reach for the foot that's close to the defender, then they're going to win the ball. Yes, that's exactly perfect. Okay, so now when you come in forward, I'm not going to wait for you to ask me the ball. You still ask me for the ball, but I'm going to drag you as far as I can towards me. assuming that the defender is still following you. So I'm, as a player who has the ball, I'm waiting for a better opportunity to pass it to you. Okay, so you keep dragging forward. Turning is always risky. Who would you rather pass? Let me ask you this way. If a person is back faced to the opposition's net, or a person who's already like this. So ideally, you shouldn't turn. You should already come towards me like you already see everything. Otherwise, I know your movement most likely is gonna be passing it back to me. So try to actually give yourself the angle where you already turned. If you are giving me angle, I'm sending you the ball, and if you can already see what's happening there, that means you don't have to pass it back to me. You can actually take it and then go right away because you already turned. That's turning basically. Especially like myself, I'm a very slow winger, right? So I have to use all those to my advantage. The fullbacks are fast, right? So a fullback, a fast guy, will always turn faster than me and will always catch up to me, right? So I have to make that to my advantage where I'm already turned, so I am one step ahead of the defender. See, I'll show you how I do it. Yeah. Like all I have to do is stop the ball, really. The reason it's important to use your weak foot first, which sets you up for your dominant foot, for the exit. Here, I'll do the same thing here, this way, pass it. See, now my second touch will have to be my weak foot, which I'm not feeling comfortable about it. That's why if you touch the ball with your weak foot first, your exit will always be on your dominant foot. Okay. See, now I'm comfortably going there. You got the idea though, right? Yeah. Perfect. See? That's exactly how it should be. Yeah. Exactly, yes. Perfect. See how much quicker you react? Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please drop a like, subscribe to my channel with the notifications on. You can also find my playlist right over here. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you next time.